All right, so Dricus Du Plessis just won his fight against Izzy Adesanya. Undisputed, too. He didn't win by fluke. He didn't win by chance. He won straight up. And the fighter he fought against, Izzy, was not slow. He wasn't garbage. He wasn't out of his prime. Sure, we can say that he wasn't fighting in his prime, which is years before, but he fought like a man that was in perfect condition. Izzy fought like nothing happened to him, no injury. He's been training consistent, fighting consistent. He's just older, but he's better. Older, but he's better. It's like when the Hulk gets older, he gets stronger. Hulk going to Maestro, you know? So, yeah, Izzy lost. He lost surprisingly by submission. I would have never thought anybody would submit him because he has like the best takedown defense and stuff like that. But he lost by submission in a great 4-round war. And, you know, I noticed something about Dricus. Dricus is a fighter that fights in chaos. He fights in chaos. So it's going to be really interesting to see how Alex Pereira, the best stand-up fighter in the history of UFC, the best stand-up fighter in the history of UFC, let's just keep it all the way 100, all right? He's defended the belts to prove it. You know, Conor McGregor took the belts, but he never defended the belts. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, Alex Pereira, Dricus. But I think Dricus is probably going to defend. So here's what they're going to try to do, because Dana White doesn't want Alex Pereira to fuck it up for all up for John Jones, because he knows that Alex Pereira can be the next global superstar. It's just that Alex... Oh, sorry. It's just that... My bad. Sorry, girl. It's just that Alex doesn't speak English. He can't really speak English all too well. So he can't really carry like how an American could. But either way, I think Alex Pereira is going to fight Khalil Roundtree. Now, Khalil's my dog. I pray to God that Khalil wins every battle. But, you know, with Alex Pereira, man, I just need to see these mega fights, man. So I think Alex Pereira, if he wins, and if Dricus beats Sean, because that's the whole video about Sean Strickland, I think they're going to have a mega fight at 180. Alex Pereira is going to, because he didn't lose. I think he just gave it up. No. He lost to Alex. He lost to Israel Adesanya, but they was like whatever, because it was a contained super fight. But since Alex Pereira is beating these much larger fighters at 200, 205, and they have better, because let's be honest, many fighters are better than the middleweight division. Skill-wise, if you had a Cheeto Vera or a Sean O'Malley, and you naturally put him at 200 and let him cut weight to 180 or something like that, they would absolutely destroy the middleweight fighters. So Alex Pereira fighting in light heavyweight just goes to show people that, yeah, if he goes back to middleweight, he can kill and get the belt. So I think he'll just go back down to defend the belt, you know, defend Izzy's honor, which sounds crazy, but they have like a superhero nemesis, and you can flip that either way you want kind of relationship in the UFC. Because Alex Pereira literally followed Israel Adesanya just to beat him, and he beat him just once. Izzy redeemed himself, but yeah, I think that's the case. Alex, if he wins, will keep the belt, or they may do like a catchweight belt where both belts are on the line. The first time in the UFC, both belts are on the line, and Dricus would defend, because I'm pretty sure Dricus can kick fucking ass in 205 too. But let's get to Sean Strickland. So Sean Strickland in a 5-round fight is probably the only fighter that has went back and forth with Dricus Du Plessis. And why? You say, why is Sean Strickland the only fighter that's going back and forth? Well, Sean Strickland and Dricus Du Plessis are pretty much in the same category of fighting. They're both chaos fighters. They both know how to deal with chaos. And we saw that proven when he beat Izzy for 4 rounds straight or 5 rounds straight. He beat Izzy. I forgot what the decision was, but it was in a way where you know that, yeah, Sean Strickland won. Like, the judges can't lie, the fans can't lie, and the corporate can't lie. Sean won. But when Sean fought Dricus, man, it was back and forth. It was bloody. It was war. Both guys. It looked like a training kickboxing match. That's what it looked like. Training. It looked like they was just doing sparring. And you say, why? Because both of these guys are chaos fighters. Now, they're both different because Sean is a chaos fighter in defense and Dricus is a chaos fighter in offense. So, for Sean, man, listen, I know I'm just a fan. But I see these things, man. I see these things. That's like MMA Guru telling Dricus what to say and what to do. I'm pretty sure what he said fucked with Izzy to fight. Because fights are not just physical, they're psychological warfare too. And, Sean, you're not going to be able to say anything to crush this man. Because Dricus has people to tell him shit to crush you, man. It just is what it is. Like, you're not going to get under his skin. Dricus is the kind of guy that will take it there if you take it there. Otherwise, he's very peaceful. Now, he threw those jabs at Izzy, but you could tell that he didn't want to hurt his feelings. He was just doing it as a little joke or something. But Izzy couldn't tell because this shit is serious to him. This is real life. But yeah, I don't think like if Sean Strickland keeps going down the right he's going, Dricus is going to bring up. Because Dricus is going to be a superstar. He's going to be a global superstar if he can keep it up. He's white. He's South African. He can fight anywhere. You probably say, why are you bringing in race to this? Well, I'm just being honest, man. Dricus is a white South African. Where have you ever heard of that? The Europeans are rejoicing. Oh my God, he's the greatest white in Africa. Holy shit. But nah, man, Dricus can fight anywhere. He can headline anywhere. This motherfucker can probably headline a UFC UK card if he's fighting a British contender. You know what I'm saying? That's the global put that Dana White and Hunter Campbell are seeing, man. UFC needs to hire me. What the fuck? I'm giving y'all all this game, man. UFC needs to hire me. I'm going to add the UFC too. But, that being said, Sean Strickland, man, you gotta turn your defense off. Well, you got to keep your defense on, but you got to get in there and fucking fight, man. All this pity patting shit where you just throwing a kick, you doing a 1-2, fuck that. You need to throw combos. You know how Dricus blitz? You need to fucking blitz too, motherfucker. Yeah, you got 5-round cardio. You need to get in there with 5-round cardio and put it on him from the start. Because I'm telling you, the first and second round of this Dricus and Sean Strickland fight is going to be back and forth because they know in the first 3 rounds, especially the third round, it's going to be the score points. It's going to be the score points that's going to keep them in. At the start, they're going to be fighting for points. At the start of the fight, Sean, because I predicted this in the Israel fight. I said in the Israel fight, yeah, Israel's going to be backing up and stuff, looking for counters. But the whole fight, he's going to be in Dricus' face. He's going to be aggressive. But he's not going to be emotionally, fucked. So that being said, man, Sean, bro, you got to get in there. Dricus is a fighter that knows how to deal with chaos. He brings another fighter to his level. It's crazy. Only time I've seen a fighter bring other fighters to his level in regards to emotionality and fighting his kind of style is that swordman from Japan. I forgot his name. He wrote the 5 rings or the 12 rings or something like that. He was the Japanese sword master that would go up to a fight. He'll fight the best of the best, and he was undefeated. He never lost a fight, but he'll fight the best of the best, and he'll do something or wait a long time to get that best swordman out of his head. And that's the kind of fighter Dricus is. He'll do all these things leading up. So when it's time to fight, he presses you real hard because he knows you're fucked. So, man, Strickland, bro. Strickland, listen. When you get in there and you fight with honor, fight with conviction, man. Fight with rage, but control rage. You see how you beat down on Izzy, having him walk on the back foot? The way to win this fight is to have Dricus on the back foot. Dricus is on the back foot a little bit, but for a whole 5-round fight, I have never seen him back up more than the other person. Darren Till, Derek Brunson, fucking Robert Whittaker, fucking Israel Adesanya, this fight. Who else he fought? He's fought a myriad of guys, but he was never the one to truly back up. The opponents backed up more than he did. When y'all fought, you backed up a little bit more than him. And that kind of caused him to win because he could go in with these crazy-ass karate blitzes. All right? So you got to put him on the back foot. you know, not out the gate, but the majority of the rounds, you have to put him on the back foot, and you have to be aggressive. You have like one of the best defenses I ever seen with the modified Philly shell. But man, you got to get in there with that modified Philly shell and start throwing Wonder Boy karate blitz at him. You got to get in there and get fucking mean. You got to get in there and get fucking mean, man. It's the only way, because if you're not in there, because you a mean motherfucker regardless, but if you're not in there matching his fury, because Dricus is I think Dricus is a good person. I really think he's a good person. You know, the Izzy shit doesn't make him look good because it's like African shit, African business, and he's from South Africa where there's a history of long apartheid. But he just seems like a really good guy. And you do too, but you just a dickhead. So when you're both in the cage, it's like alter egos go off. You get way more aggressive, and well, you're like controlled aggression. His character just fucking flips. He's like a different human being when he's in that damn in there. Sit down, little head, sit. But that's all I got. Sit. So yeah, Sean, man, get in there and go fucking crazy. I'm out.